Welcome to the audio blog series on relationships brought to you by the School of Unusual Life Learning, where we learn about how life moves and how people change. My name is Jean Denny. I'm the founder and director of SoULL, bringing you a little more wisdom on relationships. In part 5 of this series, we were talking about how relationships breathe toward and away, or speed up and slow down as part of their alternating nature. In that teaching, I related a story about something that happened in one of my classes when two students found a way to find the breathing pulse of their relationship and transcend a small battle of wills just starting to happen between them. In that experience, I led them through a process of connection and centering that helped them shift how energy was moving between them. At SoULL, we learned the theory behind this, but I can offer you a meditation in this post that I have used with couples in my therapy practice, and it's helped. And this will help you experience what I'm talking about or what happened between the two students. This experience is probably best to do with someone you're in relationship with, who's willing, present, and capable of some mindfulness. However, it's also possible for you to do this by yourself as a healing meditation for a relationship with someone who is not present, or even possibly someone who has died. In this meditation, we will be imagining things. And as we imagine, we will create new patterns in our neurocircuitry that may be a little more optimal than the pattern we may be in with someone. This moves energy, and you may feel some emotions in this experience, and I would strongly encourage you not to resist those feelings. Let them move. It's part of the healing of a relationship to feel. If you are doing this meditation alone, you might imagine the other person seated across from you, just as if they were there. But if you are in person, sit across from each other comfortably, with feet flat on the floor. Position yourself at a distance that allows you to feel most aligned in what I would call your core or your center. And this might be between 3 and 5 feet apart. You should be able to sense the other person without feeling merged with them. Your core could be imagined as the pulses running up and down your spine. Sometimes it can help to imagine a ball or a point that moves up and down your spine to help you feel this center. Consider whether backing up or coming closer most allows you to find yourself in the presence of another person. If your energy feels like it's pulled up too far in front of you, move back. And if it feels pulled backward too much, move forward a little bit. Just stop and find this. And then, when you're ready, turn the recording back on. Now we're going to begin the meditation. Close your eyes now and feel this movement of energy in your core as you both breathe in and out. Take a measure of how you are feeling and how your energy is moving up and down, where it is stuck or slow. Just breathe and relax as you do this, feeling yourself, aligning perhaps, taking inventory. It doesn't have to be perfect. When you feel that you have the sense of being somewhat centered, bring your attention to your own heart, maybe putting a hand there. Breathe into your heart for a moment, noticing any pain that you have and pain you may be carrying with the person sitting across from you or that you're thinking of. Whatever the source of this deeper pain, I'd like for you to take a moment to bring some of your own compassion to it. Breathing into your heart and softening into your compassion. And take a moment just to feel this. However, notice also that this pain does not necessarily come just from the current issue or this current relationship. Notice that it probably radiates from earlier pain in your life, maybe even other lifetimes. That it is even part of a larger human story of pain. Not only is it not just about this other person, you are also not alone in feeling this pain. Others in this moment with you are feeling it too. Maybe even the person that you're connecting to. When you feel at least a little solid in your own compassion, bring your attention to the pain of the other person. I bet you know it. First, just notice that they have pain too. And you know it well if you know them well. And after you notice it, see if you can make some kind of connection between your heart and theirs. Just a linkage. We both have pain, and our pain is connected. And maybe there's a way to even make a linkage of your compassion to their heart. When and if you feel ready, see if you can make some kind of gift or offering to their pain. And this could take a lot of forms, like an image, a picture, a color, a felt sense of moving love, or this compassion. Just see what arises for you when you think of making a gift, your heart to theirs. And let this process happen for a few minutes. Notice what shifts in your body. Next, see if you can let there be a line that runs from your heart down through your vertical core, down through your root chakra, down to the earth, and then curving to go over to your partner, up through their root chakra, up into their heart. Feel that connection for just a moment. Imagine that line going down through the earth and up, and your heart's connecting through the earth. Then let the line of energy from your heart continue up through your partner's upper chakras, out the top of their head, bending and looping down again through your own crown chakra and back to your heart, making a circle. 2 cores connected by this circle of energy. Explore what it feels like to be consciously connected in this way within this looping system of energy. How does your body respond? What changes? If you are doing this with a partner, also notice that they now have a loop of energy moving in the opposite direction, paired with yours in a kind of symmetry, and see if you can allow and enjoy this 2-directional, balanced energy movement between you. Notice that this energy moves differently than the back and forth push and pull in the normal strife of relationships. It moves through your core. Notice if it feeds you. And notice that this way of connecting is always available to you. In fact, the foundation in your relationship. This circle of energy is capable of supporting you and capable of moving you within the pulse of your relationship, no matter where you are. The circle may get larger, pulling you apart for a time, or smaller, pulling you together. It is able to move you. And if you wish to try to move with your partner and find the pulse of toward and away with them at this time, you can stop the tape and explore this. However, we're going to go ahead, and with this connection in place, remember your relationship struggle for just a moment. Explore whether this energy circuit you're holding helps you change your perspective in some way or provide support. This exercise is not intended to diffuse your relationship struggles or make them go away, but to contain them and to allow you to be supported by the higher will of your relationship as you resolve them. In just a moment, you will be returning to more ordinary consciousness, but before you do, notice any intentions you'd like to bring to your relationship with this person. Say them either quietly to yourself or out loud to each other. And when you feel ready, slowly open your eyes a tiny bit, come back into your room, and if you are with your other person, look at each other for just a moment in silence. Notice if anything feels different. And when you both feel ready, share. If you're not present with the other person, just reflect on what feels different, and maybe you'd like to journal on the experience. Thank you for being present for this exploration and for tuning in today. May this meditation serve anyone who wants to explore it. Feel free to check out what we're doing in SoULL by checking out our webpage at soullcommunity.com. And we hope to see you sometime. All the best. Until then.